I am announcing Canada will be responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods.
5 minutes later.
Megan?
John, we can now report that the Trump administration will be delaying by at least 30 days those tariffs against Canada that were set to take effect at midnight tonight. We're getting this out of Canada. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau posting on social media just now that he had a good call with President Trump that had been scheduled for 3 p.m., that Canada will be implementing a $1.3 billion border plan, sending nearly 10,000 frontline personnel to be working on protecting the border. He'll be appointing a new fentanyl czar, listing cartels as terrorists. A lot of requirements here, and saying that proposed tariffs finally will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together. Now, we have not gotten official word from the White House on this just yet, although this is the same pattern we saw earlier today. We saw the news come first out of Mexico before the White House confirmed it. We heard President Trump say just a few minutes ago to reporters that the second call with Trudeau today had gone very well. But when asked whether tariffs were still going to be going into place tonight, he said, just watch. Now we know from Canada that these will be delayed along with those from Mexico. We'll just be watching to wait and see what's happening with China. Guys, back over to you.
Megan, any sense of why on Friday the Trump administration was saying these tariffs are going into effect? There's no way to forestall them. It's happening over the weekend, and now here we are on Monday.
The best answer that I can give you, John, is having covered trade and this president for the last 8 years very closely, is that he very firmly believes that no one gives up anything for nothing, that there has to be something on the table. So he has to be going full force and saying that these are coming and in order to get something in response, right? So now he can say he's gotten both Mexico and Canada to capitulate at least a little bit, to send more troops to the border. But you're right. He was saying just, 48, 72 hours ago that he wasn't looking for concessions. There was nothing that could be done. Now, just before the deadline, of course, these tariffs aren't going to be going into effect.